So, hello everyone. The startup which I am working on is Classnote. It's a blogging and networking platform for students and teachers. Uh, can we go to the next slide? Yeah. So this is what we have built. We have built a platform where teachers and students can come together and voice their opinions. They can write stories and poems. So till date, thousands of teachers and students have written their articles on Classnote. So yeah, next please. So the problem which I faced, it was in 2012 during my engineering. I felt that the need to have access to portfolios of my faculty and my colleagues. I needed to have a look at their professional biodata, which would give us details about their educational qualifications, past achievements, projects they have worked on, their interests, their association with college clubs, etc. and etc. So this is what I wanted to know about them, because that would definitely help me choose towards whom should I incline during my graduation career and after my graduation. So if I love some faculty, I appreciate their background. If I know that they are working on some kind of project, then definitely it would be helpful for me to get connected with them. So all of that information, which would make networking easier for students like me, I wanted to have that kind of information. And unfortunately, I did not find any platform that would display this kind of information. We had a college website, but that was not updated regularly, and we didn't have this much of information on that. And there was no other platform available that would display this information. Yes, there was LinkedIn. LinkedIn existed during those times, but the educators were not very active on LinkedIn, and it was not very specially designed for requirements which I am looking. And it is actually a specifically designed platform to make hiring easier. So, and during the with the launch of Android in the market, when I was thinking about this idea, and cheaper internet and smartphones entering into the market, I felt that it would be very easy to create an educational portal and easy for users to access as well. So I immediately drafted my idea on a paper. So can we go to the next slide? So when this idea struck me, I immediately drafted this idea on paper, did some research, and archived it. So during then I did not work anything on this idea. Then during my first job as a research analyst at a company, I started working on the idea again after my graduation, and I started working on it full time before quitting Amazon. So from yeah, next slide. From drafting the idea in 2012, then making key changes in it in 2016, then purchasing the domain classnote.net and registering for the trademark. We have built our MVP, and we have raised $14,000 of investment in seed investment. Then and we have even gained 2,600 plus users. They are current users on Classnote. They have 100 plus blogs, and they have written 1,700 plus articles on Classnote. So next, so we have launched launched our product into the market by conducting an article writing competition in a school. So this was like a test event. We wanted to test the website in public. Then we conducted an article writing competition in a school, and teachers and students from higher school participated in the competition. Since then, we have conducted 4 national level events for teachers, students, and bloggers all across on a pan-India level. And then many of them poured out their thoughts. They have written poems and whatnot. You can just log into classnote.net, and you can enjoy reading articles from students and teachers. It was like a first experience for many of them to write articles on internet. You could see emotions being penned down in their articles. Teachers loved reading articles from their students, and students loved reading articles from their teachers. They appreciated each other and gave feedback through the comments section. Yeah. So this is an example of an article on Classnote. This is written by a teacher and principal Suman Purohit Das on Classnote. So this is how an article is visible to readers. We created a distraction-free reading and writing experience both for readers and writers, for educators and learners. Yeah. Next, please. And this is how they interacted, and this is how students appreciated teachers work, and teachers appreciated students work. They really enjoyed reading articles from their teachers. So in this process, we were trying to build a network between teachers and students, between educators and learners, especially a network in the education industry. So after we have launched it in the market, and after we have conducted these national level events, we have received an overwhelming feedback from our users on Classnote. You could see that feedback. Can you please go to the next slide? So this is how they appreciated Classnote. They loved it so much, and they especially expressed their thank for allowing them to write on a public platform, and which indirectly improved their writing skills. Many of the writers on Classnote had never written an article in public, but our platform made it very easy for students and teachers to write an article which is read by millions of people on the internet. You don't even need to log in to read an article. So that made them go fearless and pen down their thoughts. Many of them, they didn't even worry about what kind of grammar they are using. That didn't stop them. Not having a good English, not being able to write properly, that did stop them from pouring out their thoughts. We conducted an freedom to write event last during the Independence Day, and we saw that many people have expressed their thoughts in that event. So yeah, for our revenue model, yes. So we operate in edtech market. India's edtech market is valued at $735 million, and at a 120% growth, it is expected to reach $1.7 billion in 2021 and 3.5 billion by 2022. So that is a great opportunity for Classnote. Yes. So we are not alone doing this job. We have competitors, but somehow, I mean, like they are not doing the exact job, but somehow we have an intersection of features, and we have an intersection of the audience. At Modo, which says that it is a Facebook of educators, and Ambi is also a networking and school management kind of platform for educators and learners. And Quora, which is a publishing platform as well. Medium is also a publishing platform for professionals, and LinkedIn as well. Somehow we compete with LinkedIn as well, which is a networking platform. So our revenue model is a long-term strategy. We are not focusing on revenue currently, just like Quora, which is valued at 1.8 billion, and which has 190 million users, and which has raised 4 VC investment rounds, and still it's working on its revenue model, which is the ad-based model. So it just launched its ad-based revenue model very recently. So we also have a long-term strategy like Quora. We also have incorporated ads in our platform. We don't have a pop-up ads like the Google ads, or we don't have any distraction kind of ads which appear on the website. We have an incorporated ads model. I'll just give you an example of how an ad at Classnote will look like. Can you please move on to next slide? Yeah. So the article, what you are reading on the screen, why students should prefer triangular grip pencils, is actually an article which is sponsored on Classnote. It is probably by a pencil manufacturing company. So that is an article actually, but it is a sponsored article which the advertiser needs to pay for it. So if you click on that link, you will be reading the advertisement as an article. Can you please move on to the next slide? Yeah, so this is actually the advertisement which you are reading in the form of an article. So this is how advertisements are displayed on this website. We don't plan to have websites advertisement straight away, but we have a long-term strategy for advertisements, and that would be one of the revenue streams for Classnote. So yes, next slide. With increasing number of teachers and students on Classnote, by building a community of students and teachers, it opens doors to many other models, like a hiring platform for teachers, a classroom management tool for schools, an institute catalog for educational institutions, just like a suite. I mean, like with the data which you have on the website, the data of teachers and students, it opens up doors to develop a lot of uh, tools for in the education industry, and we are planning that to generate revenue. So these are the few of the three models which I have planned for. Yeah, next slide. So our mission at Classnote is to become the world's best publishing and networking platform for students and teachers. And our vision is to empower education industry collaboratively by improvising communication and access to information. Yes. So this is our team. It is me. I'm the founder and CEO of this startup, and I've been working on this startup for the past 3 years. I'm an electrical engineering graduate and a former Amazon employee. And Mohammad Amir is our co-founder and initial investor. He is a passionate entrepreneur, a leadership trainer, and a life coach. He is a former general manager at ALJ Corporation, Saudi Arabia, and he is currently serving as a head of school in Hyderabad. And during our journey, we have also partnered with different firms for the development of the product. We have partnered with Abdul Muqid, who is our product mentor and who is currently working as a UX developer for Phenom People. And we have also partnered with Seismic Labs as our software development team. Yes, we are looking for potential investors who understand the edtech market and opportunity that lies in it. And we are also looking for startup enthusiasts, full stack developers, product designers, and project managers who could work as co-founders. So if you wish to stay in touch, these are the contact. This is the contact information. Thank you.